This episode of Unqualified is brought to you by McDonald's, proudly serving communities since 1965. On the drive to and from my parents' house in Washington State, we almost always stop at two particular McDonald's, one in Salem, Oregon, and another in Eureka, California. At the moment, we are in the parking lot of the Salem location, and I just finished a Big Mac and fries. Even though we are just passing through, I appreciate the familiarity and feeling of community. The other day, I was looking through my mother-in-law's photo album and came across a photo where she and her friends are standing in front of a McDonald's wearing their cheerleading uniforms. I usually call my mother-in-law New Mom, but her name is Marcia. Under the photo, Marcia had written a note, and I talked her into letting me read it here. San Bernardino, California. I have so many memories of this McDonald's over the years. My father took me there on what I think was opening day. What a thrill it was as a young girl to order a chocolate shake, hamburger, and French fries. Then there was the time when my cousin Hinda and I were given a tour and allowed to take dill pickles by the cupful out of a huge barrel. We must have eaten 100 pickles each. Everyone in my family knows the story of how I accidentally missed the ketchup container and dipped a fry into my milkshake. Now when I dip fries in my shake, it's on purpose. I remember when I was 12 years old, my mother and my cousin Noel Novak, Larry's brother, picked me up from dance class, and we went for dinner to celebrate Noel's graduation from high school. Years later, when I was in high school, we would go to McDonald's every Friday night after the football game. I wish you could see this photo. Marcia couldn't remember if they won the game that night, but everyone is smiling as if they did. Wherever your local McDonald's is, there's nothing better than that wonderful feeling of community. Well, maybe that feeling is tied with eating a Big Mac. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Okay, as I said last week, Anna is almost done filming Overboard, so we have something special today. Our good friends Tiffany Haddish and Regina Hall are starring in Girls Trip, which is coming out July 21st. And anyone that's listened to the Tiffany Haddish episode already knows what a force of nature she is. Well, we recorded over 3 hours with her, so there's a lot you haven't heard yet. We're also going to play a portion of one of the first podcasts we ever recorded. This was way back in 2015, late 2015, with Regina Hall, and most of you will be hearing this for the first time. So we have a couple of advice calls in there as well with the ladies. Let's get things started off with Tiffany Haddish.
Regularly to visit a lot of foster
I go to different like group homes, different foster homes, different elementary schools. I love to go to elementary schools and talk to kids, because really that's when your mind is most impressionable. Like once you're in junior high school, I mean, somebody can come and talk to you, whatever, and if they resonate with you, they resonate with you. And I do comedy shows at high schools all the time, called Chuckles Not Knuckles, where I get like 4 different, and usually it's the schools that have like racial tension or bullying, like super bullying issues. And I'll get these comics together and we'll tell jokes. You know, we'll do a stand-up comedy show, basically catered to high school age appropriate children, and talking about, you know, different scenarios and how to handle bullying and how to handle different situations. Because I mean, I am definitely the product of my bullies, you know, but also the product of my heroes.
Wait, what do you mean when you say that you're the product of your bullies?
Oh my gosh. So like, I used to get picked on. I used to have, I had like this wart. I don't know if it was a wart or a mole or a very huge skin tag. It was something growing out my forehead. Okay, y'all. And if I cut it off, it would bleed out. And then it would grow right
and
the
you
fuck
would
back.
try
and
to
then it
cut
like
it off
flower.
yourself?
Where on your forehead was it?
Right.
This is terrifying.
Right there. Okay.
Right in the center of my forehead. And it started when my mom started tripping out, when she had the accident. that's when it started to grow, right? And kids would make fun of me. They were like, you look like an ugly ass unicorn. You a old dirty ass brown dookie unicorn, right? And it used to hurt my feelings, and they used to pick on me. They used to be like, get your old moly ass. Because I had a mole on my chin. I had this mole under my eye, and I had some shit growing out my forehead. I swear to God, it was a horn, you guys. It was spiral around the skin. It would harden. It was crazy. I don't know. It was definitely a wart, probably. I don't know. But by the time
I had that headgear that went like...
You had the headgear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, just to
But
make-
you could take your headgear off. I had to cut this motherfucker like with scissors, and I would
That
do
sounds
it.
so painful.
And it did hurt. It did. You know what? It didn't hurt that bad. But when like the kids would pick on me super bad, I remember being in 6th grade, and this dude was like, he was on me, clowning me hard, like all day long, like your hair nappy, that unicorn horn, you got roaches on your face, like all this shit, killing me, like killing my soul, like really killing my soul. And I remember I grabbed a pair of scissors at the thing, and I looked at him, and I just cut my horn, and then blood just started spilling down the middle of my face. And I was like, now what you gonna say? Like it was some creepy, scary shit.
Tiffany, that is the
And then
best.
everybody's like, Tiffany, they're like, Tiffany's bleeding. Oh my God. Like, and then he was scared to make fun of me, like,
Now-
this bitch
now
is
what
gonna
are you
hurt
gonna
herself. This bitch gonna hurt herself.
Now what you gonna
Now
say?
what you gonna say? I'm looking like Carrie through the middle of the eyes, his blood just rushing down my face. I just remember, like, those bullies, though, they made me stronger. They made me, like, I remember being on a school bus. We used to have to catch the bus. I had to catch the bus at 5:45 every morning. And we catch it on Western and Vernon, and it would take me to Hale Middle School, and then I went to El Camino Real High School, and I would catch the bus out there every morning. And I remember it would be some dudes on the bus. It'd be like dudes that was gangbangers going to the school, dudes that was just gang affiliated, just like regular Poindexter black dudes. And they would clown each other, right? But I wanted to be a part of it because it looked like they was having so much fun. They enjoyed each other. They would hang out at lunch. And I was like, I got to figure out how to get in that crew. So I would wear like crazy clothes to school. Like I remember one day I wore a cowboy outfit that I had found for Halloween because they gave the foster kids free Halloween outfit.
Like what? Like what? Like what?
It was a
it?
vest
Little
with
fringe?
tassels. It came with a hat. It had boots that was like plastic boots that go around your shoes that you tape onto your
Oh my
shoe.
God! I bet you looked so fucking
And
cute.
they had and it was jeans that was made out of like leggings. Like it's like, you know, them leggings, but they
Little
look like
chaps?
jeans. No, they're jeans. They looks like jeans.
It's like really tight.
They're
like,
leggings, but on them, you know how you
Oh,
print on the
yeah,
leggings,
yeah,
are like
yeah,
a
yeah,
print of jeans, right? So it's like a print of
okay.
cowboy jeans with some leggings on. And I had a little bitty shirt because that's when it was cool to wear your stomach out. And I had a little bitty shirt on that was actually my sister's shirt.
Oh my gosh! The sheriff.
And I was like, I walked up
Sheriff
there.
Tiffany's in town.
Yeah, and I came to school. I was like, hello, little doggies. And I walked up to the bus stop, and they was like, ah. And I had a big ass backpack that's like 40 pounds because I couldn't remember my combination to my locker. So I always had all my books in my backpack. And they clowned the average person probably would have been crying. The stuff they were saying was so mean, so cruel, whatever. And I would just laugh. And they'd be like, why are you laughing? You should be crying right now. I'm like, why would I cry? Look at what I created.
Yeah.
Look at all of y'all is 15 dudes. Now there's a girl on the bus with big titties. It's another girl on the bus with big booty that they would mess with. It's another girl on the bus with pretty hair they would mess with. But all 15 of the most popular dudes in school is looking at me and talking about me.
And you were completely aware of that.
Completely aware. It hurt my feelings. Now, some of the shit they said, it was mean. But I just laugh and smile anyways. And none of them would fuck me. I tried to fuck all of them. None of them would fuck me. I couldn't get no dick. My first dick was bad dick, but it doesn't.
What does bad dick mean?
It was not. That's not
Like
a
a
good
bad
story.
person, or was it a
It's a
bad
bad
dick?
person. It's a bad
Okay,
person.
that's
But
right. Okay.
I really wanted like all those, like, because I thought they were also smart, like to come up with the things they were saying, to be so quick about it, and I love to hear them laugh. Like that was my thing, like to hear laughter. I think that's the best sound in the world. It's so sexy
It's so
to me.
powerful.
it changes your whole mood. Even if somebody could be laughing at me, they could be saying something super mean, and then somebody will laugh, right? And then another person laugh, because it's contagious. It's like a sneeze, not a sneeze, like a yawn. Yeah, yawns are contagious. And so then somebody else laugh. And what they say hurt my feelings, but I keep hearing these laughs. Then I start feeling like, you know what? I'm going to have to laugh too, because that shit, they're giving all their attention to me. When you sit back and think about it, those bullies are using all their brain power, all their existence to try to change your entire world.
Do you think that bullies know now that they were bullies? Or do people...
Now they know. Oh, for sure they know.
Like,
that boy Chauncey know. I cut my fucking horn off. I cut my warts.
But everyone has revisionist history, right? Like everyone has like... You know, I mean, like we do have. So do people think like, oh man, I wish I wasn't mean to that person?
Hell yeah. You know, it's like 15 dudes right now.
I mean,
like,
yes.
They hit me up on Facebook all the time. When the movie came out, like so many of those dudes that used to make fun of me have hit me up like, yo, Tiff, like I remember you used to say, one day you gonna be trying to kiss my ass. And I want to kiss it. Like, they won't, like, it's so fun. Because I used to say that to them. I'm like, I'm going to be famous and you're going to be mad.
Will you tell them that Sim is going to kiss it? Or my husband is going to kiss it with a sword?
Wait, so I kiss it with my, what?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to drag you into this. But, sorry.
Wait, so why does he get a sword and I just get my lips?
Sorry.
Because lips feel better than a sword.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Zocdoc. Who gets excited about trying a new restaurant that has 2 out of 5 stars? When it comes to finding healthcare, don't ratings matter even more? Zocdoc is a free app where you can compare doctors, read reviews from real patients, and even make same-day appointments. When I finally called to reschedule my dentist appointment, I was told that my dentist had been retired for nearly 3 years. In my defense, parking was a nightmare. Through Zocdoc, I found a new dentist who had great reviews, took my insurance, and whose office was actually within walking distance. I was also able to book an appointment instantly without talking to a receptionist who made me feel guilty about not having my teeth cleaned for 3 years. My new dentist didn't make me feel guilty either, and only suggested I floss a little more often. Whether you need a primary care physician, dentist, dermatologist, psychiatrist, eye doctor, or other specialist, Zocdoc makes healthcare easy. Now is the time to prioritize your health. Go to Zocdoc.com/unqualified and download the Zocdoc app. Sign up for free and book a top-rated doctor who might be available as soon as today. That's Zocdoc.com/unqualified. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Osea. Wondering what to gift your friends and family this holiday season? Female founded over 25 years ago by a mother and daughter team, Osea's award-winning cleansers, serums, face moisturizers, and body products give you the results you want. Skin that looks and feels amazing. I recently got to try Osea's new body butter, which, like their now famous Undaria algae body oil, transforms dry skin without being greasy, has the same incredible scent, and leaves your skin soft, smooth, and healthy looking. If my experience is any indication, you can count on your partner giving you a lot of compliments. This holiday season, stock up and share your new favorite clean skincare and body care with your friends and family. Unqualified listeners get 10% off your first order with promo code ANNA at OseaMalibu.com. You'll get free samples with every order, and orders over $50 get free shipping. Gifting is always easier if you start early, so head to OSEAMalibu.com. Use code ANNA.
Oh, man.
Okay, so wait, we do. Oh my God, we do have a couple things that we have to get to. First of all, Tiffany,
This is so much fun.
I'm so glad. Isn't it?
I hope people learn listening and they're having a good time because I'm having a good fucking time.
Oh, everyone's having a great time.
Glad,
everyone's having a blast.
So I got to tell you though that I really do sort of want to tie you up.
Look here, 50 Shades of Light Gray.
Yeah. But will you tell? So we're gonna get. So on our podcast, we call people strangers.
Let's call them.
But before we do that, she brought something weird. We have another segment.
Yeah. So Tiffany brought something weird.
And she's pulling it out of an Amazon box.
Okay, so I work on this TV show called The Carmichael Show on NBC.
He's amazing, by the way.
Yes, Gerard is pretty awesome. So I'm on this show called The Carmichael Show, and I was congested on set one day, and Loretta was like, "You have allergies?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have the cat from the movie, and I found out I'm allergic to it. And if I don't take my Claritin, I'll be kind of messed up the whole day." And she said, "Girl, you need to get this thing called My Pure Mist. They sell it at Target." And I was like, "I'm not going to Target. The last time I went to Target, I ran into 2 exes and they baby mamas, and that shit fuck with my spirit."
What Target are you going to?
The one off of La Cienega and Rodeo. Rodeo.
On the way to the airport.
By the airport. It's down the street from my house.
Go to the one on La Brea.
In Santa Monica? No, because then I run into comedians there. And then they want to have conversations. Like every Target has different things. I really like to go to the one that's in Redondo Beach because that's when you run into like bodybuilders and dudes that want to lick your ass. So moving on. Is
that a general statement for all bodybuilders?
Pretty much they like to eat ass. Look here. So she tells me to get this Pure Mist machine. I tell her, well, I'm going to go online and order it right now off of Amazon. She's like, no, you got to go to Target. I said, I'm going to go online. I'm going to go to Amazon. I'm going to get it. And it delivered the next day. So I got it this morning. And I feel like this is super fucking weird. Because you said it's weird stuff, right?
I love this.
So
right?
it is
you got My Pure Mist.
My Pure Mist. And what it's supposed to do, I guess, is inject pure distilled water into your lungs.
Into your lungs?
I think it drowns you.
Okay, so we're going to drown tonight.
No.
Tonight's my last.
But it's supposed to like clear up. It's supposed to clear up congestion.
Okay, I like this.
This is
all
a
right.
quick start guide.
So should we heat it up and give it a whirl?
Yeah, we got to plug it in. It says, attach the mask.
Okay, so
there's a motherfucking mask.
There's a mask. Oh, wow.
So now I'm going to feel Asian because that's the only people I know that wear masks all the time because that's when I get my nails done. It's always Asians that wear masks.
They don't wear masks when you're getting your nails done.
Yeah, they do.
I've seen people wearing masks at the airport.
Okay. Oh, Sim, when have you ever seen somebody get their nails done?
Never, because he only sell his hair. Is that an Indian racial joke? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because I would totally buy all the hair that's growing on his back right now and make it into baby hairs. So bitches be like, oh my God, her hair is so cute. Because in the movies, they were showing my butt shots in the Keanu and the little scene. I was like, oh my God, all those naps on the back of my neck. And my friend's like, girl, that's cute. That's curly hair. I was like, no, bitch, them is naps. It is embarrassing. And I should be having my Indian hair showing. But I didn't have my tracks. Now, had I had my Indian hair tracks, I could have crocheted in the baby hairs in the back of my neck over the nappy hairs, and people have been like, she got pretty hair.
I want to plug this in. How do we do this?
Okay, so
first off,
it came with a bottle of distilled water.
Okay. All right.
So what
we should really just have Mike do this because he's so much more technical than me. And
Sweet Mike.
Yeah,
yes,
there's the plan. So there it goes. Okay. So Mike,
and so while we do this, while we get this heated up.
Okay, so Mike, let me read the directions to you. I'm so proud of myself. Let me tell y'all something. Back when I was like 14 years old, I could not read for shit. And my drama teacher figured out that I could not read because what I was doing was I was using my Roger Rabbit techniques and I was getting people to read to me and I would memorize what they say. And I would just know the word, and that's what I would do, say it verbatim. And so now, and I only could read like 3-letter words. Now I'm a much better reader. I'm on a 10th grade level, I like to say.
This is all, by the way, on this is the My Pure List instruction list.
Yes, this is the Pure
That was a
Mist
lame joke,
Quick
wasn't
Start Guide.
Sorry.
By the way,
And
but can we talk about this woman who's on the box?
the
cover?
white lady on the box who looked like she breathes so easy. She's so
She
happy.
looks like she's she
Look,
needs,
that's her daughter.
Don't you think she needs to get
And the
laid?
man right here is her husband, who is also her grandpa.
Wait, who is that guy? Why is there a guy in a suit?
Because he invented it. That's the inventor, I think. I'm just making that up. So let me read this to you guys. My Pure Mist Quick Start Guide. Attached mask. Insert. So you need the mask. Here you go.
But
Attached
Tiffany,
mask at a 45-degree angle. Fill water reservoir to near top with pure fill water to distill water. Place cap over the reservoir. Let water soak in for 30 seconds. Each full reservoir provides approximately 25 minutes of steam therapy. There you go.
That sounded
That's
sexy.
the water.
Did sound sexy.
Number 3, plug the unit in.
Wait, dude. I know you're already sexy, but do it.
Yeah, like I'm about to come.
Sexy. Yeah.
Okay.
Plug the unit.
So you plug the unit in and push the on button. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're pushing it now.
Oh my
wait,
God.
you didn't even plug it in. I feel it. I feel it on my thighs, but it's not in.
Congestion. It's about to be relieved.
Pour the water in.
Yeah.
Pour the water in.
Yeah.
Pour the water in.
Colds and allergies.
Oh, yes, you gotta soak it for 30 seconds. Let the water soak for 30 seconds. Ooh, that's the reservoir. Yes. There you go. Pour that motherfucker in there, daddy. Yeah, that's how you pour that shit in there. Yeah, pour it. Ooh, it's almost filled up. Ooh, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Ooh, you gonna make me squirt.
Okay, Tiffany, what else?
So, once it's plugged in and you turn on the on button, we'll put the mask in.
I gotta say, can I hire you?
Do you want me to just do
Can you-
sounds from the closet? Sounds from the closet.
Sounds from the closet.
That's it. Grab that ass.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So number 4.
Mike can't get it on. The mask.
Mike?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Sweet Mike.
Mike, we're relying on you here, buddy.
Mike, you have it all. You have to put it in at a 45-degree angle. Okay.
Swift.
That's
and
when the
hard.
booty is tilted up just so. Do you need a picture reference? Do you want me to read it to you in Spanish?
Yes, please.
Fixer la macas un del 45 degrees. Okay, no, back to English. So number 4, adjust the temperature using the up and down button. There are 4 blue lights for temperature and 1 red light for out of water indication.
Okay, so wait, while my Pure Mist is heating
we're
up
gonna let these
because-
guys figure it
I
out.
got it.
You got it lit up,
It's
but
missing.
look, he didn't put the mask in there.
Mike can't figure out how to put the mask on.
Mike doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife either. I could tell he don't have no ring on, and his nails is
Actually, you know what?
So
He has a girl-
immaculate.
He has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
Is she happy?
She is happy. She's
He
wonderful.
can't get it in the hole.
Mike is
Turn it off so he gonna burn himself up. Definitely mystifying right now.
I like that, Tiffany. My
Yeah, maybe
Pure
just
Mist
push it in.
Is
is mystified. Okay, so wait. I
Okay.
want to ask you while
There you
they're
go.
Got it.
while these idiots are figuring out
We
what
got
to
it.
do.
All right. So
I'm killing my drink, and I'll talk.
I want to know what. Okay, can we? First of all, we're gonna get
Okay.
to some callers, but
it looks good. It's
can
working.
you tell me about like your first falling in love experience? And you don't have to name names, and you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Okay, I'm going to name some names, but first, let me take
Wait,
in
do you
a
mind
huff.
do you mind if I snap a pic?
Yes, let's snap a pic. Because it says adjust the temperature. Okay, I'm going to turn it up because I want it a little warm because I am a little congested. And it says, when done, push the power button off. The blue light will turn off and the fan will turn on and run for 10 minutes to dry the parts and water run out. Okay, so here we go.
Here we go.
I'm going to take in a deep breath of mist.
This is what happens when you do on Faris Is Unqualified.
Now, Loretta Devine says that This will clear my lungs. And I will sound like Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
How does it feel?
It's nice and warm. It's like sucking dick on a hot day.
Which is,
it smells
as
way better.
Every woman knows.
It smells way better.
What do we want to do on a hot day? Oh, gosh.
Make sure our man pays the mortgage.
I want nothing more than to suck a sweaty dick.
If the mortgage needs to be paid and it's a hot fucking day, I'm sucking that dick, okay? That shit is $4,200. I need my shit paid. I don't have residual checks like you do.
I don't have residual checks.
My residual comes from how good I suck the wrinkles out there. Yeah, you got a monster that day. You be like, oh shit, she gave me that monster head last night. I love her.
I love her. They do. Sim, is it true? Do you fall in love with a woman faster if she's great at going down?
Definitely doesn't hurt.
You have Darth Vader over here.
This is amazing, by the way. Oh my God. Are you enjoying that? How did it feel?
It feels good. It's loosening up. It's definitely loosening up some congestion in there.
How much did that cost?
$149, I think.
Really?
Whoa.
My pure mist?
You would think it would be like $32 because it looks like some bullshit.
And you got to pay for more of this too?
No, it's just regular distilled water.
Oh, it's
they just give you your first sample.
Okay.
Yeah,
it feels good.
Feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I gotta go.
You know what I want to do? I want to put some weed in there. Let's boil that marijuana.
Wait, but it looks like a bong for sure.
Loretta Devine told me about this. This is a multi-time.
Loretta Devine?
Yes, multi-time Emmy winner.
It does feel really nice.
A lot of NAACP awards.
Do you think my voice sounds better?
I don't know. I feel like mine does.
Mine does as well.
Yes.
And I bet my blowjob skills have totally improved.
Yeah. It's relaxed your jawline and your gag reflex.
This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by Warby Parker. Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and the lofty goal of creating boutique quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. Sunglasses, with or without a prescription, start at $95 and, just like eyeglasses, are available through their home try-on program. You just choose 5 pairs and see which ones you like. I was surprised by how quickly they arrived, which presented me with the immediate problem of deciding which ones to keep. I loved all of them, so you can guess what happened. And not only can you feel good about how cool you look, you can also feel good knowing that for every pair of glasses sold, Warby Parker distributes a pair of glasses to someone in need through partnerships with nonprofits like Vision Spring. Offering eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams, Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores. So put your FSA or HSA dollars to good use on Warby Parker prescription glasses, prescription sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams. Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/unqualified. That's warbyparker.com/unqualified. This episode of Unqualified is brought to you in part by State Farm. And in honor of their surprisingly great auto insurance rates, I'm going to tell you about a particularly surprising day on set. It takes me a long time to read a script. For almost every line of dialogue, I will stop to figure out why my character would say it, how it fits in the conversation, and how it's going to come out of my mouth. Between the lines, there are larger chunks of text which describe everything else happening in the scene. Maybe what a room looks like, what characters are wearing, and what they're doing. As I often underestimate how long everything in my life takes, I know I can make up some time by reading those larger chunks a little faster. I got the script for Overboard about 6 months before we started production. I read it in my warm living room, wearing comfortably warm clothes, sipping from a warm mug of tea. Somehow, it never occurred to me that when you jump off a boat in the middle of the ocean, the water is surprisingly cold. And it doesn't get any warmer on take 2. Here at Unqualified, we love State Farm because they provide coverage that meets your needs at a surprisingly great rate. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Yes,
can you?
I
okay?
promised. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
One more,
and one more, and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay.
I will
I'm having
be
so
your
much fun,
father.
and that
You are,
chicken
and
is
isn't it
so
fun?
damn
Oh,
good.
no. I wanna like pack you. I wanna give you like a couple before you.
I'm
But
going
my
to get
mom,
I'm going to get a
she
plate.
is an incredible
I'm not
cook.
leaving here. I mean, I could smell.
So, dear
I think-
listeners,
I think
my
that,
mom
yeah.
is making fried chicken, and she is an amazing cook.
I mean, that smell is making my heart warm up. It
smells
almost
amazing,
makes
doesn't
me
it?
moist, but not quite.
Hey, what's that Prince song? I will
Be your father. No, that's not Prince.
That's not
That's
That's George Michael.
Oh.
That's part of your
Oh, that's
movie.
Keanu.
Yeah, that's Keanu. I will be your father, baby. Let me go testify. I will be. I think you're thinking of Dearly Beloved. We are gathered here today.
George Michael and Prince were a little bit the same.
Hello?
though.
Oh, Hillary. Hi, Hillary. Sorry, we're talking
Hi,
about
Hillary.
George Michael.
Is
and
this
Prince
Hillary
being
Clinton?
Okay.
the same. Hillary, obviously it's Anna's here, but Tiffany Haddish, who's the star of Keanu, is also here, and Anna is also in Keanu, which is out in theaters right now.
Hi,
So-
Hillary.
Hi.
She has no idea what's going on right now.
I know we're being incredibly not you, but we are being incredibly obnoxious.
We're having fun.
So Tiffany is our guest tonight, and she's out in Keanu, which is the movie that we did together, and she's the female lead, and she's brilliant in it, and she looks awfully cute. Hillary, where are you? Or do you not want to say? You don't have to say.
What?
She's
I
in
live
Virginia.
Richmond.
She's in Virginia.
Okay.
I have a sister that's illegitimate in Virginia, I think. My daddy, he from Africa. He fuck bitches all over America. He said he think I got a sister in Virginia. And the only reason I know he my daddy because I swabbed his mouth and I got a Groupon DNA test.
A Groupon
I have to be
test.
honest. I can't hear anything you guys are saying.
That's probably a good thing.
Oh, Hillary,
Hey,
I'm
Hillary,
so sorry.
can you hear us right now? Is that
Yeah,
is that
I
better?
wanna-
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay,
Wait,
all right.
by
Well, this
me
is-
meaning Sim or Anna?
She probably can't hear me
Tim.
because
I can
I'm a
hear
black
Anna
woman.
a little bit.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna try and figure this out. How about well, why don't you talk then? Because we can hear you. We'll figure this out. So you feel like your
Okay.
fiance's family makes you feel like an outsider. So tell us what you mean by that.
Yeah, well, so I've been with my fiance for almost 3 years. We're getting married in December. We live pretty close to his family and not very close to mine, so we see them a lot more often. And I've just really never felt included in their family dynamic.
Oh,
And now that we're getting married, it's like really tough sometimes to go over there because they don't feel very comfortable, and it doesn't really seem like they want to get to know me or learn about like memories that I had growing up.
oh my gosh.
So
okay.
it's a little weird.
I have a lot of questions because, first of all, so my family, we have a really tight family, and my brother and I have both been married before our previous,
Current situations.
yeah, and it was a common complaint with our exes, like, you know, your family doesn't make us feel included. And I totally empathize, actually, because I think there was something about, I don't know if it was like sort of I don't like the parental love or obsession of like, not that, I mean, my brother and we're a couple of fucking idiots. But
What?
but you know what I mean. But like,
No.
well, but our parents always made us feel unbelievably special. So when a partner came into our lives, my parent, there was always like, they always tried to make people feel inclusive, but I think there was definitely the idea that the onus was on the partner of my brother and I to sell themselves to my parents, if that makes sense. And
Yeah, and I think what's hard is I have a really tight family too. And so, like, when he comes over, my family is very curious, and they ask him questions about how he grew up. And then I go there, and his family just, like, loves to tell stories about what they remember. And then I just am, like, lost. No one explains it to me, and they're all having so much fun, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, so let me ask you, how does when you ask your husband late at night in bed, or fiance, sorry. Was it fiance? Fiance.
Soon enough.
But does he defend his family, or does he sort of attempt to, imagine you're sort of like, is he empathetic at all?
I think he definitely understands where I'm coming from. I think it's hard because he just doesn't know how to incorporate it smoothly.
Can I share something with you that I learned from when I was married? Now, I'm divorced now because that motherfucker liked to hug me with his hands around my throat, and I couldn't handle that because I like to breathe. But his family,
Tiffany. Oh my God,
his family.
We're gonna have to talk about this later.
That's a domestic violence story that we don't need to talk
Tiffany,
about.
No,
I'm sorry.
but
I learned a lot. But look, I learned a lot from it. It made me a stronger. It made me a stronger woman. No, he don't. The government is on his ass right now. He paying taxes and all kind of stuff. But look,
he's paying taxes.
He's paying so much in taxes and child support to these other bitches he got pregnant after he met me. So, anyways, look. What I learned from that situation, his family still love me. His family still hits me up, and I do not. I'm from South Central Los Angeles, okay? I'm a hood chick that learned how to blend into different scenarios, okay? This dude was like, his family is a country bumpkin. Not bumpkin. I don't know about bumpkin, but I don't even know what bumpkin mean. But they country as hell, and they, former, like, they just really knit tucked to themselves. It's about 50 of them. And I mean, it's like 15 kids, and then from his mother, and then all the grandkids, everybody, they all very close knit. And then me coming in was like, who the fuck is she? And so what I learned was I would talk to him, and I would ask him stories about his childhood, and ask him, what's the most embarrassing thing your auntie blah 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 did? What's your cousin da 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 do? And what does this person
Tiffany,
do? And what does that
good.
person do?
This is good.
And
advice.
so now I'm getting him to talk about himself, his existence, where he come from, and I shut the fuck up and listen to his stories and smile and look at him like he's the most awesome person on earth, because he has these fantastic stories to tell about his whole family and how he used to play in the woods and all this stuff with his cousins, and his cousin that became a crackhead and da da da. So now I know everything about everybody. So now when I go from South Central to Jackson, Georgia, okay, the most country, blackest, craziest shit I ever seen in my life, incest, everything. So I'm down there, and now they're telling stories, and I'm not in those stories. I did not experience those experiences, but he told me about them. So now they're telling, and I'll be like, so what did Red do? Shut up. What did such and such do? Shut up. Now they telling about how this went down, how that went down. Now, and you be quiet and you let them talk. Now they think you the most awesome person on earth because you're asking about this family member, that family member who might have passed away or who might have was there. You know, it's on your husband to inform you about what's going on. Your fiance, it's about him informing you about the family, what you about to marry into. Now, when you come through and they telling these stories, they're telling these stories because that's all they have. Are these memories. They're not with him every day. They're not creating new memories every day with him like you are.
And they want to like it's on a subconscious level. They want to encapsulate him. They want to like
make sure he knows he's a part of this circle.
So I think Tiffany's totally onto something. And also what you can do to protect yourself is never, ever, ever. I know it's going to be so tempting, but that's what we're here for. Is to never talk shit about them.
Never. Never talk shit. Never let him talk all the shit and always agree with whatever he say and don't agree out loud. Just be like nodding your head and be like, baby, And always, 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 when they telling stories, ask questions. Because this is the thing. They telling the story because they want to be the center of attention. And when you, as the new person in, are excited about whatever story they tell them, be like, and so then what happened? And then what happened? Now you are incorporated in the family. Now you are interested in what they telling, and they telling the story for a reason. You're new to the circle. You didn't live the story. So they're trying to inform you. They might actually like your ass. They might actually enjoy you. That's why they sharing the story with you. Now you have to be interested. Now, if you don't say nothing, you don't smile, your eyes don't light up, anything. You just sitting there like, why the fuck are they telling stories and not including me? They telling the story because you are sitting there. You understand? Because they want you to know what's up with this family.
So
well, and that's pretty much what I do. It was just more, that's actually great advice because that's my question is, do I just sort of like let myself learn about it and like let them learn me by osmosis, or do I get him to help me be incorporated? So that's a really great point that I just need to like sit back and learn and engage.
Yeah. How involved should her fiance be in all this? How should she have a conversation with him at all, Tiffany?
She should always talk to No. No.
No. I'm talking about privately.
Privately when they're in the bed, be like,
no. I totally disagree.
What?
Yep.
No, you should always ask them like, what's your most embarrassing mommy?
Oh.
Your auntie Gladys. Oh my gosh, she was so boisterous at the party. She was talking so much. Tell me something about her. But is she your favorite, or is she like the one that gets on your nerves?
Okay, so Tiffany, then you're like a masterful strategist. Like we need
this
you.
This is chess, honey.
We
this
need
is life.
you. But like I would never. I wouldn't, like in my relationship, I wouldn't ask about how somebody feel, like, you know, if how
never ask how they feel about you.
Well, no, but I wouldn't ask about how they feel about so and so, like what, like so and so's behavior, such and such a thing, because I don't want to give away that power.
No,
like,
you need to know how he feels about that particular family member, so you know how to address them.
I wait for it to come to me.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. If he introduces you to that family member, he already feels some type of way, or he was put in a pigeonhole some kind of way. So you need to know where that family member stands.
I've never seen Mike nod so much, by the way.
Like, you need to know where that family member stands. So like if his auntie Gladys come through and he's rolling his eyes the whole time, like you got to watch his body language, and he's rolling his eyes the whole time that she's talking and everything, you need to be smiling, watching your man. For sure. Watching your man, and then be like, and then when she gets to talking so much and you don't know what you cut her off, like, so what happened here? You redirect her. He's going to be like, oh, my baby know how to orchestrate a conversation. She's a powerful woman. Like it's going to make his dick hard. I'm telling you. Like when you get him, when she trying to talk shit about your husband, be like, but what did the other boy do? You know, like what did the other kid do? Like always direct, like when because they're going to try to talk shit about your man to see how you react to the shit talking about your man.
That's right.
You don't allow them to talk shit about your man in your presence. You hurry up and redirect the conversation to something else.
Tiffany, don't you think though, like if you're in bed at night, right, after a family function, and it's silent or whatever, and you're picking out a program, like you definitely do not bring up because that's my like my feeling is if my husband wants to bring up some stuff with his family, I will totally be open to talking about it, but I do not ever want to stress him out. Oh, he's already under a ton of stress with his career and like whatever, all this other stuff. I don't want to bring more stress upon him.
Here's what
and
you
I'm
do.
not giving him blowjobs. That's when you sneak in.
That's what I sneak in. Hilarious. But look, I'm not going to sneak in, but look. You got to pay me a lot of money for that. Let me tell you something.
How much?
Too much. Too much fucking money.
Okay,
because I need my mortgage paid. I need my mortgage paid.
20,000?
Okay, that'll taking care of my mortgage for about 3 months. I need more mortgage. Look, here's the thing.
50,000? I'm a very lazy person, Tiffany.
Mamacita. Listen, you never have to talk shit about his family. You let him do the shit talking about
That's
his
right.
family.
People will dig their own grave.
You let him say whatever. You just be like, babe, that was an interesting day we had today, right? And just smile. He'll either go, if he want to talk about it, he'll be like, yeah, can you believe blah, 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 blah? And you agree or disagree. But always be on his side. That's your man. You have his back. Like, his family is his family. And I'm guaranteed he love his family. But at the same time, he don't fuck with his family as much as he fuck with you, because his family is probably not what he want to be around all the time. And if he's always trying to be around his family, then you want to really observe them, because there's something about them that he needs in his existence that you need to provide for him. So like if he's around his mom a lot, like he always want to have his mama around all the time, his mama probably give him a certain level of respect that you're not giving him. When you start to provide that certain level of respect, the mama's going to try to challenge you. She's going to try to make you feel like you ain't shit, because now you're taking her man away. And then you just keep on respecting your man and outdoing that bitch, so then she knows that she got to bow down to you, because you're the new queen in the building.
And
it's Game of Thrones, bitch.
Yeah, that's
This
right.
pussy is real.
That's right. He'll be like if you don't engage, like if you don't ever initiate any catty, not that it's catty, because it's real.
Yeah.
But conversation about family members.
Be like, oh my God.
Truly just trust that they're going to dig their own grave.
Yeah, they
And
always
he will respect you so much.
Yeah.
If you don't bring it up at all.
Girl, when I was married, this cousin he had named Red, was like, yeah, he used to have 2 prostitutes, blah, 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 living in out, telling me all his business. I said, well, look like he learned how to get down to one good pussy.
That's
he didn't need
amazing.
Two bad
of you.
ones. And she's like, oh, you a bad motherfucker. No, I know you trying to fuck with my soul. And I'm not about to allow you to do that. Smile at her and be like, so if you was in the house too, what was you? Was you fucking them too? Was you the cousin? Like, no, I'm not that cousin, but I did mess with his friends. And okay, girl, so now I know all kind of stuff about her that she would never want me to speak out loud. I know, but I just let her know that I'm not afraid of his whatever he did in the past. That's his past. It don't matter to me. Right. We right here. This right here.
Yeah.
The black unicorn is right here, right now. He's going to bow down to this right now, right here, right now.
There you go.
And so will you, as a family member. You right now, right here, right now.
But so here's the takeaway, like, advice. I think, like, in a nutshell, if you can, just stay quiet. Like,
not too quiet.
Grin and bear it. And then when because I guarantee the people that are working against your relationship, they will reveal their hand.
Oh yeah, they always come out. They come out quick.
They come out. So that's what I'm saying is, like, you don't want to you don't want them.
You
to
don't
be,
give them too much ammunition, but you want to let them keep talking and make them feel like they're important. Now, the more that they feel important, the more that you're listening to them, the more they feel important, the more they feel like they're a part of your existence, the more they're going to be an advocate for you as opposed to being a hater on you.
If the stronger you are, that's just the power.
Just think about yourself, girlfriend. When people listen to your stories, how that make you feel?
Hey, Hillary, do you feel like
Yeah.
feel like that? Yeah. Do you feel good about this now?
Hillary, did we just ramble on? About
Yeah, it
all
was good
kinds of-
insight. I liked it.
Well, oh God.
Hillary, I hope you learned something today, but this is what I really hope you learn. Fuck them bitches. You got the husband.
There you go, Hillary. Fuck
Yeah,
them bitches.
yeah.
You got the husband.
You got the husband.
They want to be like you. Let them tell their stories, but you got them. You get to lay on that dick whenever you
no-
want to. They don't.
I'm
Yes,
gonna tell
you
him you said that.
win. You win,
there you go.
Hillary. When they talking that shit, like, oh yeah, y'all got the memories of when he got on the slip and slide and fell on the sidewalk. But guess what? I got that memory of that dick.
Hillary.
Hillary, thank you.
Yeah, because I think
Thanks, guys.
you brought up a really, I think, incredibly relatable problem.
Definitely. Oh,
And
absolutely.
will you
Remember, you better
please
than
let
them.
us
You got that
know
dick.
how
Yeah.
everything goes, and
You got access to his soul. They don't have that access.
And because I think all of us here have been a part of a relationships like we've talked about that, felt like there were families working against us.
Almost every
very
relationship
relatable.
I've been in, at first the family works against me, and then I just start listening to the family talk and smile at them and appreciate them. Like, oh, that's cool. Oh, really? That's what happened? Then they all be on my side, but then by the time they get all on my side, I'll be tired of the dude, and I'll be like, I'm out, bye. They be like, why you leave him? He love you. That motherfucker don't love me. He fucked the bitch on camera. That's why I shit him in his shoes. It's a whole nother story.
Hillary, there's a lot to take in, I know. And I need you to play this back a few times so you can absolutely, grasp everything that Tiffany told you tonight. So thank you so much. And I hope we
Thank
helped
you.
and
Thank you.
keep in touch with us.
And please do, because I really do. I've been in your shoes, not feeling very well liked with family members of my.
But they don't have
exes.
to like you. Why do you care if they like you or not? That's
I'm
not the person
an
you laying
actress.
next to every day.
Tiffany, I want everyone to.
I mean, I don't
I
care.
know.
It's not so much that they like me. It's just like I go in and I like try and help with the dishes and like be part of the family, and then we sit at the table and I just like don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
So-
but that's when you be like, that's when you ask questions and be like, so what was he wearing when he fell off the slide and busted his head? Like, that's when you get them to get into
I will
detail.
certainly ask this.
Yeah,
those
ask
questions
random
from now on.
questions. That's like when they telling stories, you ask a question that makes them feel like you
Yeah.
care.
Hillary,
True.
Just ask the
That's
questions.
a really
For
good point.
sure.
That's so true.
I have
It
amazing.
is.
I have
for
amazing.
sure. And I don't know if
parents.
I've been doing that enough. So that's definitely a great point.
People,
Wait,
you know what?
wait,
Parents
wait,
love to talk
wait.
about their kids.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Sim,
Narcissistic.
before we say goodbye to Hillary,
Yeah.
I have one last point that I want to make to Hillary.
Okay.
That I maybe hope will make her feel better.
I hope
Go
she says
for it.
her parents are
Yes.
Hillary
Okay.
Clinton.
So my parents, I have an older brother, and my parents are weirdly adoring to us. Like they I don't know. They
No,
think that
that's
we're
what-
sort of like men's members, even though we're fucking idiots.
That's
like
how
they,
parents are supposed to be. Your parents are exactly the
they're-
epitome of
No,
like, if I
they're
wish
so wonderful.
I wish
It's
when I woke
true.
up, my mom was wearing all white with blonde hair and blue eyes.
No, it's true. They're,
And my
they're
dad was missing his hairline.
they are incredible, but it has made it difficult for our partners. Like when my brother has had relationships, I've had relationships, it's made it difficult because my parents have so much love for us, and so then it just makes it difficult. It requires somebody.
Your parents feel like you deserve the best
Yes,
because you came
yes.
from them and they feel like they are the best. And so you deserve the best. So in a relationship with
So
you,
in a relationship, it's hard especially with
because your parents
with my
have high
brother,
self-esteem.
Like with my brother, he's in these relationships. He's this brilliant professor of sociology, and he's been a part of a few different relationships with these incredible women, and I think that they've been. Hillary, what you are saying speaks a lot to
They don't
what
know
my
how to-
brother's previous relationships sometimes had complained about,
I
which
think you should
was
introduce me to your brother. I'll fix that. We could be sisters. I like the way
Hillary,
your mom and
I'm
dad
so
look. I feel like
sorry.
your brother might be fine.
The
as hell.
conversation's no longer about you. Guess what? Tiffany's gonna be my new sister.
That's gonna be awesome. Oh, it's gonna be
I
amazing.
feel like your brother might be fine as hell. I saw your mama and your daddy. I feel like they bump their uglies together. They make beautiful people. I feel like. And that's what these women need to feel like. Like, that's what your mom and dad want. They want to feel like what they created is held up to the most high. And that's why they probably hold these women to a certain standard.
No, I think, so my parents, I feel like with my brother, they just wanted, everyone wants like this shining bright star, you know, like they have, you know, the child, whatever. And they, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it's a little bit ingrained to try to find flaw in their child's partner.
Yeah, because
And
they
it's-
might not want that. They might see that that partner is not the one.
Yeah, but even if it is, they still sometimes want to find flaw.
Yeah, because that's human nature.
It's
You better have a flaw. If you're a perfect human, you're not a human.
Yeah.
If you're perfect, you're not human.
Yeah,
You better have something wrong with you.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You farted in the makeup room.
I did, didn't I?
No, I don't know.
I did.
We all have imperfections, and we're supposed to. And it just.
But
Yeah.
but Hillary, please know that even if we were of no use today, please know that your problem
We
is
were of
not
use.
uncommon.
We were abused.
No, we were definitely reviews, and I do like Tiffany's advice about just asking questions about your fiance to your parents. You know, keep them engaged, because once you're married, it might be a different deal completely. Then they may be acceptant once that piece of paper is signed. Who knows?
Yeah.
I have no idea. But he's sticking around for a while, so whether you
my-
like it or not, you're a part of it.
My ex-husband's mom calls me
For sure.
every week to this day
Yeah.
because I made her feel, when she was telling me stories about
Oh, I
him,
bet
I made
she
her
misses
feel
you.
important about those. So she told me about how he tried to burn her house, and I was like, girl, what did he do to your house? How did he do that? And then she telling me about how he tried to cross the street in heavy traffic. I was like, ooh, did you think your baby wanted to kill himself? What happened? Why would he want to do that? Like, so I'm asking her all these questions. Now she wants to, because she calls me every week. We've been divorced for 3 years. This woman still calls me every week and be like, I wish you was my actual daughter. And I talk to her, and I don't really do much talking. She tells me something, I ask her questions, and she talks for 15
she
minutes.
misses you, Hillary. What do you say that you, Tiffany, and I all get married?
That sounds great.
I know we could do that now in California.
Three-
Well, no, we can
three-way?
only do not
Three-way
a
I'll
marriage?
fly
three-way
out
marriage.
there. We'll hang out. It'll be great.
Oh, it's an easy breezy.
Well, we
life.
definitely can do it in Nigeria, you guys, or in Ethiopia. We can get multiple.
Hillary, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Thanks, guys.
And let
Have a
us
good one.
know.
Great question. Great.
All right, Hillary, keep in touch.
I hope
Bye, guys.
she does.
Good night.
That is. Don't you think though that is such the.
It's tough. It's always tough. I mean, you
guys
and
are
I have been
drunk.
through it. Yeah.
But wait, Tiffany, I have a couple questions for you before
You better ask me now, because this is
before
the
I,
best time to get
before
I'm intoxicated.
Okay. So you came over last minute a few nights ago.
Yes.
Okay. Can we talk about a little bit about the terminology that you were teaching me?
Wait. Before, because I was there as well.
Yeah.
Let's just back up a little bit.
Do you mind, Tiffany?
I do not mind. Let's talk about
Do you
it.
know what she's talking about, first of all? The terminology?
Have no idea.
Okay. Do
I am
you remember you
intoxicated.
were talking about the prison system?
Oh, yes, hooping.
Hooping, yes. And you were talking about all the inner workings
Mike,
of
do you know what hooping is?
And I just got off the phone, too. On my way
Mike
here,
is
I was
shaking
talking
his
to a
head no.
dude in jail on the way here.
Okay, this is
Okay,
fascinating.
so
by the
so
way.
there are a few things.
I have another program where I call back, give back to our inmates. A lot of inmates in prison hit me up on Tango, and we talk, and they feel like it makes their whole day. They might be in jail for the next 20 years.
I don't even know what
but
tango is.
Tango is an app, which is for like people that don't
Should we
have
tango
FaceTime.
someone right now?
We could tango anybody right now.
Wait, are we gonna tango someone in prison right now?
We can. My phone right now is on airplane mode, so I can't tango.
Oh, do you have the Wi-Fi password?
No, I don't.
Okay,
Right. We don't have to tango anymore. We don't
have to do
tango
it right
anymore.
now. But you can tango somebody. There's an app where you can tango, and it's like FaceTime for people that don't have like iPhones or whatever. And also you can play games with people all over the world. You can talk to people anywhere in the world. So like guys in Italy hit me up, in Greece because I had been there, and then so it pings that I'm in like I've been in this area.
Girls hit you up?
Girls hit me up too to ask me for advice about like, hair and makeup and trying to be comedians and trying to be a performer. Like it's random stuff that comes through all the time. And but mostly guys in prison.
I do want to tell Tiffany and you, Sam, I don't know if you know, and Mike, that because my first movie was Scary Movie.
Yes.
So I got a lot of like nice for the I grew up north of Seattle, like the whitest of the whitest, like whatever, and got a lot of really nice sort of feedback from the Black community, including prison community, and which continued through Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I always felt like, man, I loved it, but I didn't feel. I felt like I wasn't like part of the theme of this show, like qualified enough. Like I've been so separated from the idea of like that experience of, because I grew up in this like kind of blue collar north of Seattle, sort of mostly white neighborhood.
Where were you at, in Renton?
No, Edmonds.
Oh, Edmonton.
Edmonds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I worked for Alaska Airlines for a while. I know a little.
I know. I remember. But anyway, so I feel this like deep need to understand.
Okay.
And it sounds lame, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because you understand. I think you do understand.
Well, because we're all fucking people.
Yeah, we're all people. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. If you see something you admire, you want to reach out to that and see if it reaches back.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's what was happening. Like, you're getting these letters from, or, comments or whatever from prison. That means that, somebody sees you, you're provoking joy in their hearts. You're creating some kind of emotion, and they took the time out of their existence.
I know.
Because not like they got a lot of time to do anything else, but they reached out to you, and that right there is, you should feel honored.
Oh my God, I was.
And then I was like, your tax dollars are kind of paying for this recognition.
Because I really did feel like I want to know the human experience.
Right.
That was part of my curiosity of life. I want to know what it's all. I want to know what it's all like. Anyway,
I don't. I want to know what some of it's like. Some of it I'm cool on. Some of it somebody could just tell me. I don't need to experience it. Some of it.
You don't want to go potty in Bangladesh in the rice
I'll take a shit in the hole. I'll shit in the rice field, but I don't want to have to do that for like 10 years. I'll do it for a day or two. Like, oh, okay, this is what it's like to shit in the rice field. Back to LA where I could take a dump on the toilet. Like, I don't know. Like, it's certain things I want to experience. Like, I'm going to Thailand in 2 weeks because I want to experience what it's like to be there. And I want to see what it's like to get a complete body physical for, $1,200 as opposed to paying $20,000 to get blood work and all that done. I want to see what that feel like. And for a French doctor to give me a pap smear, I always want that. And so
you want a French
I want a French doctor to be like, up into your legs.
Guys, wait. Tiffany, let's tell our audience really briefly how hot it is to have a pap smear.
Well, first off,
okay,
it's nothing like when there's a fat bitch with a hairy chin.
You put your feet in some
stirrups. Tells you to step into this room, and she says, take off everything from the waist down. And you're like, all right, you hairy chin fat bitch. And you take everything from the waist down off.
Don't you?
And they give you a paper cloth to put around your body.
Super sexy.
That you put your arms through. And sometimes they want to give you a breast exam. So they say, take your bra off too. And you're like, oh shit.
And they say,
you want me to have my titties out in this paper? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah. And then you put your feet in the stirrups.
Well, no, wait. No, you don't put your feet in the stirrups yet. You wait 25 minutes to 30.
And you reach
wait
like
for 25 to 45 minutes for the doctor to get in there because you have fucking Medi-Cal.
You read like
you're cold as shit. Your pussy dry because you're freezing to death. You got goosebumps everywhere. The room smells like Newports and sadness.
And isn't there like a family? Like,
I'm sorry, I've been to a lot of free
sadness.
I've been to a lot of free clinics. Look,
I've been to some free clinics too.
Then the doctor comes in. You're like, who the fuck is this? He has the shakes. He obviously has Alzheimer's. And now he doesn't even. He reads your name. He says it once, and then he doesn't know who you are. And then he says, scoot down a little more, scoot down a little more, scoot down a little more.
I'm gonna get the light right in
and
there.
Then they put that hot light on your coochie while it's cold in the wind.
It's a hot light.
Now your coochie out. It's open. And then they get that duckbill platypus thing that's made out of metal. Sometimes you get lucky and it's plastic, so it's like room temperature. But when it's metal, that's how you know you got an old school doctor. That's how you know they really finna check that pussy. They pull out that duckbill platypus thing. They stick it inside your coochie. How
many sexual partners have you had?
And they crank it up. They say, yeah, they do ask you, are you sexually active? The way you cranking this pussy open, obviously. They don't even ask you before it happens. They crank your coochie open. As they cranking your coochie open, clank, 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 clank. By the sixth clank, your shit's like dilated by 6 centimeters. Obviously, I'm sexually active if you're able to open it up that much.
You know what's odd, though?
How many sexual partners you got? Enough to make me feel good.
Why? Okay, I have to whisper. Okay, because my parents. Okay. Why does?
By the way, your parents have heard everything.
They're laughing and shit.
They're literally 20 feet away.
But why does? Like what? I don't think that men think that. I don't know. Do men think that tampons feel good? Because they feel like nothing. But and same thing with that weird speculum thing that widens your vagina. That actually doesn't.
It does not feel good.
It does not feel good.
It is uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah.
So, it's like getting big dick that you wasn't ready for.
So why? So why?
And it's cold, so it ain't even warm. Big dick that you wasn't ready for, at least it's warm. At least it got a heartbeat. That's speculum. You ain't ready for that shit. Like, oh shit, it's so uncomfortable. Then you try to make small talk with the doctor. The doctor say something funny. You laugh. The shit shoot out. Hit him in the forehead. He tell you got strong pussy. You like, I know.
You've been told you have a strong...
Yeah, my doctor told me I had very strong walls.
What does that
The
mean?
thing shot out. He said something funny.
I've never been told that.
Oh, well, you ain't never shot on a motherfucker then. You got to bust on these doctors. They put that shit in your pussy. You got to shoot it back at him. Hit him in the throat.
Listen, some people do it and don't learn. At least you learned. Imagine the people who never learn.
Hi, you reached Amanda's cell phone. Leave a message.
At the tone,
okay, you want to leave a message?
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Anna Faris, and I'm here with...
Hi, I'm Regina Hall.
And you were so sweet to submit a question to our podcast. We tried calling you, and we would love to talk to you, and hopefully we can reach you at another time.
Next time, Amanda.
Yeah, my sweet dear friend Regina has lots and lots of great advice to give.
Is it not Amanda?
And I have terrible advice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Chrissy.
But wait, did I call the wrong number?
What? I thought it
No.
was Amanda.
I thought it was Amanda.
201 9, right?
Yeah, it said Amanda.
4-2. Oh my God. How amazing.
Loving life.
That was amazing. I just dialed the wrong number, and a girl named Amanda, some random girl named Amanda, just got a message from Anna Faris and Regina Hall
Wanting to give her
advice.
And she wasn't seeking any.
No, absolutely not.
That's
She's
always
like
the best advice.
She's like,
Kind you
this is
didn't ask
amazing.
for.
Wow. I apologize for that, but it makes for, you know what?
Sorry, Amanda.
She's going to play that message for all of her friends, and it's going to be great for
She's
her.
going to think it's a real message or someone playing a joke.
I think she'll think it's real.
Yeah.
she'll Google it and she'll know.
And your voice.
Your voice.
I think you're the voice. We have distinct voices, I'd say.
Regina, I gotta tell you, no, you are like, you're A, our first guest, and B, no
Which
one
means I'm
will
the best
top
guest.
you.
I'm the best guest.
You are. What are we going to do for the rest of the time?
I think.
Do you have any interest in volunteering yourself each week?
I'm going to be a volunteer.
Well, I tell you what,
I
you
like
were
it. It's
amazing.
comfortable.
Isn't
It's
it great?
fun,
The atmosphere
right?
is fantastic, isn't
My
it?
boyfriend's in the other room. I like
There you
knowing
go.
where he
It's
is.
kind of fun, though, right? I'm so glad.
I know.
Thank you so
all right,
much.
we're going to try
It
Chrissy
is
again.
actually fun.
We're going to try Chrissy one more
the
time.
real Chrissy.
The real Chrissy, and let's see.
Where is 201?
That is Jersey.
New Jersey, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's Jersey.
I'm pretty sure it's Jersey. I'm from New York, so I think it's.
I lived in New York for many years. I went to
You went to
Florida.
NYU. Oh, that's
And I went to NYU,
Yeah,
grad school.
I looked you up on. Hi, is this Chrissy?
Yeah.
Hi, Chrissy. My name is Sim, and you are on Anna Faris Is Unqualified, and I'm sitting here with Anna Faris and Regina Hall. How are
Hi,
you?
Chrissy.
Hi.
I'm good.
So
You were so sweet to answer this late at night. Thank you so much.
So, Chrissy, so you've got something going on here, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what's
All my
happening?
life. So I'm a 30-year-old grad student. So my life is kind of crazy anyway, but I've
What
just
are you
never
studying?
been a fan of relations.
Just curious. What are you studying in grad school? I'm just curious.
I'm doing a PhD in neuroscience.
Wow.
Very-
Impressive.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I can tell you.
I know, right? It's really not as impressive as it sounds.
I read your little note, and I can't wait for you to talk about it because I know Regina and Anna have no idea what you're about to say, but this is a very interesting subject you're going to bring up.
Oh, okay. So I pretty much have never been a fan of relationships. I've been in a couple, like maybe 2 or 3, and they've lasted, the most was maybe 6 months, on and off for 6 months. And I think usually around 2 months, I'm really excited at first, but then around 2 months into it, I get really bored. And I absolutely hate dumping people. I've done it too many times. I'm a really bad breaker-upper, like the Seinfeld episode. I feel like that person. So, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of great friends. I have a dog. I feel like it takes away time from all of that in my life. And
Well, okay.
All right.
I have
we all have a lot of thoughts here. But go ahead.
Are you unhappy with that and you want to change it and you want to be in a relationship?
I mean, I feel like I've always wanted it. I want to feel that, that love, and I have a very idealized version of what it should be like. And I do, part of me really does want that, but part of me feels like I'll be okay.
Well, do you mind my asking what your idea of what it should be like is like?
That's a good question.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I think I just want to feel a really good connection. I want to feel chemistry. I want to feel. For me, it's not so much about the details. It's more about having a really good connection with somebody. And
Can I ask you a dumb question? Do you feel at times that you're much smarter than the guys that you date?
Not really. I don't feel like. Especially like talking to people, I don't really come across. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I don't feel like I'm not your typical scientist. Like
What sign are you?
I'm not like. I'm a Taurus.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Stubborn.
Yeah, just
Well,
trying to.
so
Lover, though.
So, first of all, I can't, like, your honesty with this is incredible because I think we all feel versions of this, whether it's needing to be in a relationship because our parents feel like we should be, especially as women. For me, I have a 3-year-old, but it took me a long time to, I felt really guilty the first 2 years of my child's infancy because I didn't understand it. I hadn't really been around babies, and I felt like, isn't this something I'm supposed to be pre-programmed with? So I love, I really, really think it's brave and honorable that you talk about this because we've all been witness to so many unhappy relationships with people that seem like they're in relationships because they feel the need to be.
You know, I'm single. I've never been married, and I'm older than you. I have a dog. I actually have a really pretty content life. I don't want to say a lot of boyfriends. That sounded like trashy. But I've had long-term relationships. But I will say I haven't gotten married because I, too, cannot do it unless I have the connection. So I often wonder, is the connection a real thing? Because then I've seen people who have had the connection, who've gotten married off that deep connection and then gotten divorced. So I have to tell you, it's quite a mystery because you don't really know, right?
Sometimes you have that deep connection almost instantaneously, and then all of a sudden, after a while, and you realize, I can't believe I felt that way for so long in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it just kind of vanished. And where did that go?
Yeah, but I understand that you don't want to have a relationship or a marriage without the connection. I just don't know if what we mistake as connection and passion is what a long-term relationship really takes. So I don't know. I kind of think you almost have to be somewhat in some relationship, some kind, for you to realize what it is you really need. Sometimes relationships and the failure of relationships or the ending of relationships make you realize what you need, what's important. And you kind of have to have those experiences, and maybe you just can do that from dating. Maybe.
So she should go out a bunch more and just meet as many people as possible?
Well, I don't know if it's about rotations, but I definitely think it's about if you meet someone who you like, exploring it. But, you know, it sounds to me like you want to be with the one who's the one, and anything that's not the one is a bit of a waste of time for you.
I just want it to be remarkable, you know, and amazing, and I think I have high expectations.
Have you ever met? Okay, here's the thing: have you not necessarily a guy that you've dated, but have you ever met a man? Maybe he was taken, maybe he is married, or just a friend, or someone that is remarkable in your opinion, someone that you could see yourself with, but for whatever reason, circumstances, it just never worked out. Has there ever been that man in your life? Have you ever come across that person?
I don't think so. I think most of the guys I've dated, I haven't seen myself long term with, and I just end it because I don't see a long future with them. That's kind of how I am. I just kind of end it.
I think you're going to meet someone.
Do you think part of it also is a defense mechanism? Are you afraid of getting hurt? I know that's a little personal.
I've thought about that. It's possible. I've had some losses in my life, and I had some guy tell me, "Oh, do you think you're like afraid that if you have a deep connection with someone that you're going to lose them after like the loss you've gone through?" And I'm like, "Oh, I never thought of that. That could be part of it." I feel like it's very subconscious, so I'm not very aware of it.
I've just had a psychic moment, and you're going to meet someone, and you're going to fall head over heels, and I feel it. I feel it soon. I am a bit psychic. I do feel it happening.
I agree with Regina, but I do think this sort of is giving me a little bit of pause because Regina and I, and maybe Regina doesn't put quite as much pressure on herself. We're in these professions, and as much as we wanted to sort of deny the idea that our jobs define us in any way, I'm in a profession where I am craving acceptance and wanting people to like me. And so I go out of my way to be just I just need people to like me desperately, and I think it's sort of part of my job. And then sometimes, eventually, if I manage to win somebody over, I'm like, wait, why? Well, that person's kind of been a fucking asshole. Why did I try so hard with that? That sucks. I wonder if being in the world of sort of science and academia, if there isn't, I mean, not that Lord knows I wouldn't wish craving acceptance from every single person on earth on anybody, but if the approach and how your profession defines interaction, in a sense, and I really don't know, but I know for me it is like, please like me. But I do. My brother is a professor. I come from a family of professors. There's a lot of solitude in academia, and I wonder if maybe just more practice. Maybe we should take you roller skating.
Yeah.
Venice Beach.
Well, I definitely want to get out of academia.
Oh, really? It's not making you very happy?
Yeah. No, it's just, like you said, it's solid. It's a lot of solitude. It's a lot of constantly defending yourself. I do see what you're saying, because I do feel like I always have to put on, a happy face, or I have to be like, yeah, things are great, even though I'm doing fine, I know I am, you still feel like failure some days because things don't always go your way. But yeah, I see that. I get a little, it's hard to kind of maintain this defensiveness that you're like, I'm doing something good. Like, I'm not a complete failure.
Right.
But, yeah, so.
I want you to come move in with me.
Oh, I would love to. Thank you.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't?
She's a tyrant.
No.
Don't fall
Regina,
for this story.
I am wonderful.
Listen, see.
I make your bed every night. I give you chocolate.
She's got a stick raised above my head right now. I'm just saying.
Okay, now you shouldn't have said that.
See?
But listen, will you please let us know how things are going? I got to tell you, I'm so honored and flattered that you asked a vulnerable question, and
someone's coming.
You sound like a really cool girl. You sound like you have a good head on your shoulders, and I personally believe that something great's going to happen to you soon.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you guys just made my life.
Chrissy,
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chrissy,
so
for
much.
calling.
And will you please, I mean it, will you please touch base with us?
She'll hit you if you don't. You should just do it, Chrissy.
It's true. I'm going to abuse Regina.
Yeah, she'll hit me if you don't.
Every day.
I would love that. Hey, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
You
Bye.
Oh,
They're cute.
I don't know if I did. I didn't.
No, that was good.
No, that was great. That was
Because
great.
that helped her
She's happy.
so
She's
much.
really happy
And-
that she wanted. I think basically what she needed was, I think she just needed some
little
confirmation and a little hope to know that she's not doing anything wrong.
Yes, and you know what was great? Having her realize, gosh, you know what? I am in a very academic world, and
Right.
academia is here. It's very cerebral. It's not, and so that's all. It's all good.
Yeah.
You guys are all. You know what? This is like we're doing a nonprofit.